Hey there. It is June 17th and haven't checked in a while. So just wanted to reflect a bit. I um I kind of have gone up a little bit and then have come back down. So it's uh it's hard to say that it's necessarily me overeating or anything like that. I definitely don't think that's it. But I am thinking that maybe it's possible that I'm not eating enough calories. So, sorry. Um, so I might not be eating enough calories. I know in the past, around 1,600 calories was kind of my sweet spot for being able to lose weight. Um, when I drop down below 1,200 calories, things kind of tend to stall out for me as far as my memory serves me. So I might try to actually increase my calorie consumption, even though it's kind of hard because I'm not hungry. So, um, yeah, but and also the other thing too is with the weight coming off so quickly in the beginning, it's gotta say, it is a little bit discouraging to see that um kind of stall or level off a little bit. It's not that the scale's not moving. It did move up and then it moved right back down. So I'm not thinking that I'm necessarily doing anything wrong. I just need to continue the course because it is like an ocean. It's got some waves, you're gonna go up and down, especially with all sorts of different factors like when you eat, how much water you've had, how much salt intake you've had, and whatever else. So yeah, nothing really hugely upsetting, but it's just like I find myself slightly disappointed just because the success was so swift right away. So, um, yeah, I might try to play around with 100-calorie increment increases to try and, I don't know. I kind of noticed that my red foods are a little bit light, so maybe I can add some calories by adding some, I don't know, either butter or like olive oil to my vegetables and things like that, which would be a healthy thing to do anyway, because fat does help you absorb the nutrients of the vegetables. So, um, yeah. I have other things that I definitely want to reflect upon. I've been learning about the Keystone habits, and those are really good. Um, and also, oh, yeah, one of them is about food labels, not as in labels that you read, telling you how many calories there are or anything like that. That's not what I mean. It is actually um, like labeling foods as good or bad, fattening or okay to eat, healthy, unhealthy, like that. It's your mind telling you that it's off limits, basically, more or less. So there's all these negative or positive associations that you're making because you're labeling the food instead of just saying, you know what, that's just a piece of cake, something like that. So, I'm learning about that, doing some behavior chain analysis with certain foods that would be triggers for me. And just breaking that down and understanding it fully. Um, so yeah, I did some work with that. Maybe I'll delve deeper into that in one of these videos. But yeah, it's been good. It's been real good. I like the space that my head is in so much more now than before. I was definitely not having a very good relationship with food, and um, just understanding that I can have what in the past was considered forbidden, and then it in my mind becomes more of a reward because it's quote unquote bad. Well, it's not bad. It's just candy. It's just cake. It's just, you know, whatever it is. It's not good or bad. You can enjoy it in moderation. That's a huge shift to consciously erase the labels that I have placed on foods. So yeah, that's gonna help big time. Again, this is, I think that by and large, my problem with my weight is, or I shouldn't necessarily label it a problem, but my the way that I respond to triggers is what I'm working on. And yeah, it's pretty interesting to unpack everything and just understand emotional triggers and more of like you have your trigger and then you have your thoughts and then you have the action and then you have the consequence. So just understanding all of those pieces is pretty key. So think about things that are your triggers or your actions or your emotions or whatever it is, and just really write it down on paper and think about things. It does help, especially if you're struggling with something or you do feel triggered or you do feel one of those negative emotions or anything like that. It's to break down the cycle helps you break the behavior. So, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway, I will try and go through some of this stuff in more detail in a future video, but wanted to check in. Okay, I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.